verde ca să auzi.
Și ca să vorbesc?
Ai nevoie de adaptor special ca să te auzi. Mamă, cum se vede jocul.
Hai că intru acum la telefonul. Ce? Să te scriu? Stai un pic, bă, vezi că las telefonul jos.
A? Ok. A intrat cineva? Nu. Ok, forță, hai să... Să uite și asta. Story mode, play Vampyr wave without challenges, give it to important. So part of an experience. Mă dau până la urmă. Ia zi-mă.
Vezi că acum intru pe live-ul tău.
Hai să-mi spui cum se vede că să fie forță. Deocamdată nimeni pe live.
Ai dat drumul la live?
Da, mă, l-am dat.
Bine, bă, hai să ne auzim pe live.
Mhm.
"12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered.
Ah, perfect, bine că pot să-i dau asta. Hai să dau sunetul mai ușor. Deci, masterul lăsăm pe 7, voice lăsăm pe 4. Muzica hai pe 5. Ba nu, vocea pe 6, asta pe 5. SFX-ul lăsăm tot pe 5, cinematicul lăsăm pe 6. Ai și voice-ul pe 8.
My mother had a beautiful, soothing voice.
I still hear voices in my head.
Cum ai să vedem la video? Pot să-l fac... Nu, gameplay. Controls, nu. Subtitles. Name of speaker, da. Medium. Și totul făcut.
What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Stai puțin că trebuie să dau... Să repornesc telefonul. Cam așa trebuie până mi se deschide telefonul, mă uit. Te auzi de sunetul de la joc, ok? Bă, jocul e de groază? Nu cred că e de groază, nu. Dar am văzut în trailer că e ca lumea poveste frumos. Acum hai să vedem, că nu l-am jucat deloc și nu știu.
Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
Hai să vedem că se aude. De ce mă aud așa de încet? Hai că mă aud destul de ok. Până atunci, hai să-mi pun și eu pernă la spate. Stau și eu bine. Și hai să vedem cum începem. Mamă, ce m-am speriat când a apărut ăla. Hai mă, chiar așa. Bă, văd că se mișcă destul de bine. Văd că doar pot să mă mișc atâta. Trebuie să urmăresc sângele. Opa. Cred că trebuie să... Da. Bă, Tibi, ești mort de am înțeles pe casă e nevastă sa. Pe bună. Trebuie cu gații.
My sweet brother. What have you done?
Mary! Oh, no!
Mama, e sorsa.
Hold on! Please, hold on! Oh, God. Oh, no. Mary. Mary. No. No.
Acum a început jocul. Să vedem cum se vede calitatea. Calitatea 720, da, mă, 720 pe 60. 60 de fps pe 720 de pixel.
It's a nightmare.
Pe profesor, bă. Da, bă.
No! Please, a moment, let me explain!
Mă. Săraca mea, da, băi, mă.
These patrols are after me. No! No! Don't shoot! This is a nightmare.
Bă. Nu prea în cuvinte.
I need to get out of here. This can't be happening.
La început, nu putea să...
No, please,
Mama.
stop! I mean you no harm.
Nu, toată lumea e liniște.
Oh,
La
Mary.
început, Ei răsărit de sânge că e vampir.
What's all this about? Shit, where'd it go?
Au omorât-o pe aia.
Now, I can defend
Pe
myself.
sorța Mary. O seară să aveți. Oh, mamă, cine a intrat pe live?
Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice. Who are you? Stupid beast!
O să mă bag cu cine? Aha. Mamă, ce dodge-uri!
Sorry.
Forță!
No, please, stop! Who are you? Watch it! It's a killer!
Bă, nu
What do you want?
dodge-urile! Mă omoară ăștia! Ce să-mi se facă ăla?
I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech! Please,
Și cu sabia
listen to me.
mână și
I can't make any
Da, bă,
sense of
nu.
this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's name? I'll do the rest of the job. Just leave me.
Unde băi, nene?
It feels like it's burning me to the bone.
O grava așa... Russian help, ok. Bătaia la școală.
I need to find somewhere to hide.
Ok, deci...
Let me go!
Cum dau dodge-ul, aș alerg. Ok. Să mă mor asta repede că e ian.
I need to find shelter. I cannot enter.
Ok, am înțeles, mamă, și cu paza asta puțin. Puzzle sau... nu.
Is anybody there? What is this place? The place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
Poartă jocul. Bă, da.
Brother, what have you done?
Mary!
Hai că îmi place
Mary!
videoile tale.
Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
Mă bucur că-ți plac. Că-mi plac tare. Ok. Oho, ciordim și noi niște bani. Ciordim banii de aici. Câțiva bani, niște bani. Opa.
This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you
Chiar
serious?
I've still a rent to
mă
pay.
bucur.
He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Gold watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it and share the takings.
Nu mă
I
bucur
suppose
că
we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
That's impossible.
5 bani, 10 bani, 15, 25 de bani. Ia uite, m-am furat și un ceas. E bine, mă, aici. Ce-mi place la București? Dar ce-a pățit ăsta?
Who goes there? Who's there? Are you referring to me? No! No! I still have so much to accomplish.
Ce-mi place la București?
I still have so much left that needs doing.
Ia, bani. Oho! TV după o lună în vazui. Aha. Opa, alt cadavru. Asta s-a omorât singur. Ia uite, supradoze. Opa, ai luat pistolul? Mamă, stai că eu nu știu să trag.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now! There's time. I can save him. That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital! Done. He'll live. And now what? We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
Deci ăsta a fost un om normal, cred. Dar un vampir l-a mușcat și acum a devenit și el ăsta, vampir. Și de-aia îi era sete. Uite, revolver level 2. Forță. O, opa, mamă, câte chestii. Deci inventarul. One hand firearm, ok. Ce mai e pe aici? Sânge. Ah, mai e ceva aici. Bloody dial. Ok, o pană. Ah, se odihnește.
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all.
Tibi, aduci pistolul în joc. Pe nu mă că pe jocul ăsta am direct revolver. Ce pistol de la Airsoft? Asta pistol adevărat.
So be it. Rational thinking only.
Pe n-are glad. Nu mă împușc. Eu nu mă împușc. Pe Airsoft e semi-adevărat. Bă, nu vreau să mă împușc. Da, trebuie făcut asta. Mamă, ăsta a fost intro, mă. Fă ce trebuie. Mamă, ăsta a fost intro. Ce, mă? Condolanțe. Păi ia uite, mă, că trăiește. Ce aveți, mă, ești nebun? Ia uite, mamă, cât sânge.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Madness it is, as mad as the moon. Contains blinding sunlight into a glowing...
Mă, cum? Are înviat. Evolution, opa. Deci pot să fac skill-uri. Am ceva skill point-uri. Detalii. Aha. Să fac asta, autografii. Ok, și mai trebuie ceva? Agresiv. Claw, Blood Spear sau Shadow Mist. Asta e mai mult pe Blood. Hai că-l fac pe ăsta. 1000. Asta cât cere? Și asta cere 1000. Asta? Ce le fac, mă, mai târziu? Deci, dai și moderator. Hai că dau. Gata. Cred că ar trebui close. Nu știu. Și Blood e bun, că range-ul e destul de mare, iar asta e close. Și asta tot e range, 2 metri. Îl iau pe ăsta. V-am dat la amândoi. Confirm. Nu se confirm. Da, gata. Gata și cu skill point-urile. De ce? E ăla că eu nu...
That voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am.
Nu înțeleg.
I must find him to understand.
Nici un update. Rich North Bank.
What I have become.
Ah, bine că am compască. Stai să mai luăm și noi niște bani. Oh, am furat. De ce aia moderatorul? Pentru că v-am pus pe amândoi moderatori, pentru că oricum pe amândoi vă cunosc. Și cred că doar voi vreau să stați pe live, deci...
Here's the leech. Here!
My head's spinning.
Oi! Come out, you coward!
Offhand weapons. Oho! Ce înseamnă moderator? Moderator adică să ai grijă... Adică să ai grijă de chat. Dacă e cineva să înjure, poți să-l avertizezi, să-i comentarii sau să-l îi dai kick de pe ăsta să nu mai poate, sau să-l banezi de pe chat să nu mai poate scrie pe chat. Și poți să scrii oricând și de-astea. Gen de asta și pot să-i dau...
A strength I never knew I had.
Nu neapărat. Dacă nu aveam notificările pornite, nu aveam cum să știu că faci live. Și ce apare cheia aia acolo. Da. Și mie e mai ușor atunci când, dacă am mai mulți urmăritori, dacă aveam mai mulți urmăritori pe live și toată lumea scria, mi era mai ușor să văd și comentarii.
I feel like a child learning the limits of my body. My strength, my reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
Mecanicul chatului. Da. Ia uite-mă, n-am nimic în mână. Hop. Deodată a scos sabia. Ia, hop. Stai, ia. Hop. Reach North Bank. Ajungem acum și noi la North Bank. Dacă băi, și vampirul am nevoie să
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you.
Ce?
For what happened to
Să
us.
zici.
It's locked, all right.
De live nu știu. Alex nu cred că intră, că ăla nu răspunde.
I can now control it.
Costin nu cred că intră Costin pe live.
It's locked, all right.
Și de alții nu știu. Cristi, habar n-am dacă intră sau nu. Pe bune.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
What the fuck?
This is despicable. What will London have to say to me?
Prieteni dragi, veniți și live-ul la mai multor persoane. Faceți cum vreți. Dacă vreți voi. Măi, eu...
I cannot enter.
Aha. Ok, avem un sens.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum?
Ce-au pățit ăștia? Sau ăsta?
The man has been drained of all blood. but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant. There is no one in sight. Where has everyone gone?
Stay on hideout mode. You found a new hideout, ok. Deci aici pot să mă ascund. Să mă culc. Ok, avem și un ăsta de crafting. Tratamente. Anemie. Sepsis. Asta e... și fatigă. Să mă culc. Aha. Deci așa facem asta. Astea sunt la... Așa e skill-urile. Hai pe pasiv. Blood, nu știu. Fast regeneration. Is your life regeneration biting combat. Body condition, increase your health și endurance. Cred că îmi aici viața. Da.
At last, a little life. Whoever he may be, the killer recently entered this bar. Maybe some of the locals saw him. Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
Did anyone enter the bar? Was going here?
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Ok, văd că intrase o persoană, dar e just a fairy tale. Was then
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
Is this your fairy tale?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
Am văzut că intra și Eric.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care.
Vampyr.
This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
I hope I live long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming.
Oh, ăsta era bad monk. Barman, nu mă trebuie să
My
știu
God,
ce.
sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
A long night, I'm looking for someone. Nu, nu a trimit asta. Sau?
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
I think I'm losing
Ok,
my mind.
hai sus.
There's gotta be
I should
something
just
can
run
be
as
done
far
to get
away
out
from
of
this
this
place as I can.
Prima cameră. Asta.
This is no place for you.
Aiurea
Freeway has
în
several patrols roaming the area.
Ia stai.
They're looking for vampires.
O
They're most
5,
efficient.
6.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
Aiurea,
I have a
ia.
common
A
objective,
intrat
but I
Sebi.
require more.
I think someone is
Care
eavesdropping.
Sebi?
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you
În
are.
fine. Bun venit pe live. Cei care au intrat
Slowly,
recent.
vampire. Who are you?
I mean you no harm.
Say it, the vampire. Present yourself.
Bă, ești nebun?
I need a word with anyone.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
Scoate pistolul. Nu mă, că trebuie să vorbesc cu ăsta.
And who might you be?
Eu fost.
Tell me, who are you?
First, tell me what you want. Then I may tell you.
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please,
Salvezi live-ul? Da, mereu salvezi live-urile.
Something, someone, is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
the calling card of a
Niciodată n-a fost
vampire,
moderator.
like you.
Ho, o să dau. You seem like an expert. I am a victim too.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Smith.
Să dau sunetul mai încet.
What will London have to say to me?
Așa.
Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul.
Ia să-mi
I'm
spuneți
performing an
dacă...
independent investigation here in an attempt to understand
Dacă e
precisely
bine
what is
acum.
going on.
Help me, Dan. Help me,
Then
Dan.
help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor? That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
Yes.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
Cum aud, mă,
How
aud
will you
mai
do
bine
any better
acum
than I?
sau trebuie să dau
But then
joc
let me
mai
ask you
încet?
this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I will at last have the answers to my questions.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Eu cred că ăsta e. Tu auzi? Te auzi, nu-l da mai încet, ok. Tragă-te chiar interrogăi de loc.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight.
Dorme aici?
Someone must know
Opa,
something.
uite asta. Fata asta.
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight, and I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret?
Why
not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal.
Mă plictisesc
After
de
Will
joc.
lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates.
Adică
But recently,
cine?
well,
Vreo 3 ore.
Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to
Sau îl țin până pleacă toată lumea de aici. You just discovered a hint. It reveals the secret about that even someone didn't know. Which is in menu. Okay. Such a circle. Sabrina Cavendish. Ok. Am revenit. Ok. Ok. Trebuie să mai interogăm. Pe ăsta
Welcome
e.
back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Tell me about...
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend
Cam
anymore.
așa. Depinde. Why write to me? I need to find him.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please
Adică
describe him to me.
What do you expect?
De pe
He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad
Până tu de
rash
pe
and
live
torn old
pleacă.
clothes. William used
Și
to be
mă
strong.
fac
Now he's a
comisia
mess.
să fac
Thank you,
live.
Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Jack. He didn't deserve this.
Cum inspectezi bărcile de pe partea cealaltă? Ok.
Are they stupid or something? I've never even been to India.
Nu de aici? Sau ăsta e locked?
It's locked, all right.
Da. Mai ajung pe partea cealaltă. Pe aici? A, da.
I cannot enter.
Why the fuck? Aha. Ia uite ce se ocupă moderatorii. Persoanele care sunt pe live, dați Instagramul vostru să vă dau follow. Ia cine e primul? Am raportat pe Eric. Am văzut. Eu tot nu înțeleg. Pe partea cealaltă. Așa că asta... Așa că... Stați pe live, Antonia. Pe partea cealaltă. Pe aici?
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city.
Inspect the boats. Așa, nu dau inspect. Scos sabia la ele sau ce? The bad boy Naruto. Da. Opa!
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
Cadavru recent. Recent cadavru. Examine outfit amount. Asta.
This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim.
Uitea pe față.
This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. What's this? Some sort of note.
N-aud, Naruto, te raportezi iar. Examine
blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Follow to the blood train. Vampyr. Oho! E pe partea cealaltă. Opa! Stai că nu-i bine. Ce sunt acolo?
Over there!
Na, și vreau să fac și o silence. Nu, asta. Enemy card, pressure train, to spot enemy. Nu știu asta. Deci residence, range și melee, blood, shadow. Ok. Opa. Mesaj. Stai. Să abat pe ăștia, haide. Hai mă, R1, am apăsat R1. Ups, mă cheamă dacă nu te uiți la nu ești baca. Nu că asta trebuia eu să dau. Asta eu trebuia să dau, elimină. Schimbă-mă numele. Spuneți Eric nu știu cum, nu Naruto Bad Boy. Dacă nu te uiti cu W, ești baca. Băi, e destul de greu jocul. Săracul Eric. Eu uite bă, am reînviat. Dar nu știu bă, de ce nu pot să fac silent. Ia. Ia ușor. Ușor, am zis. Opa. Pa. Ăla-i mă, așa, acum îl distrugem. Luăm și noi ceva de acolo. Fac spam de inimi pe Insta, revin în 5 minute. Băi, dau blog dacă mă aude în Naruto.
Ammunition crate. Good. I only need half the bullets.
Stai.
I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
Nu, stai. Cum se folosește? Bă, n-am zis. Bă, velesc, aoleu. Nu, cum se folosește asta? Details. Nu asta. Cum se folosește arma? Păi trebuie să intru la gameplay. Să intru la controls. Hai la nu. Direction, offhand attack, ok. Vampire skill, medical check, ok. Nu, n-ai pe tine. Aha. Gata. N-ai ce să mai zici. Sense. Work jogging, ok. Camera looking target. Săracul tine, cred că i-a bubuit telefonul. De ce să-mi bubuie telefonul? Pause menu, open menu. Mă. Ok. Nu înțeleg cum trag cu pistolul. E un drag special să trag cu pistolul. Mort. Ia mă. Ai rămas singur aici. la spam. Asta e boca. Mi-a venit asta în cap. Aoleu. Alo, Taylor de... Blood Taylor. Zic că mă vede.
Stay away! It's a leech! Crush the leech, boys!
Hai mă, pe bune. Nu înțeleg ce am făcut, dar în fine.
There's one of them!
Îmi simt foarte mișto că sunt singura fată de pe live. Specială. ...90, 91 de mesaje. Anton nu mai duc la foto de profila mea. Let's hide out and this. Și șobolanii mi-apare pe ăsta.
I have this thirst for blood.
Allora Constantin livelul 13. Mamă. Pe ăsta îl urmărăm ușor. No jogging, așa. Dăm un stun. Nu știu. După da, bun. Gata. Ăla e. Shotgun shell. Bă, stai. Shotgun shell-ul, dar nu pot să iau arma? Nu. He, boy. Bă, nu e... Că mi-e pare normal. Ai zis Naruto. Ok, uite asta. Blood.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Red rod. Opa! Hand. Okay, equip your hand and press to use it. Aha! Aha! Deci pot să pun asta. Și asta. Și main man. Pot să pun asta. Da, serum? N-am nimic la serum. Da, mă, uite. Și cum este? Uite așa.
William, please stop. Just a sip, I promise. Dearest friend, you're my last and dearest friend. William, my arm. I can't feel it. Will, please, let go.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
Bloody senso? No.
I can never harm you.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Bă, ce? Mă, ce e asta? William Bishop. Asta e. Asta e William Bishop, Vampyr. Hai, bă, hai, hai. Nu, nu, nu. Gata, am înțeles cum să-i bag soldatul ăsta. L-am bătut. Mi-am rupt casca. 6 like-uri, bine. Încă 4 like-uri, 7 în 10. Oho. Bă, cine a scos like-ul? Pune ce dracu n-ar fi că vă bate noi. Noi simtem mâna dreaptă. Cred că am băut 2 litri de apă. Ce vrea. Îl dracu zomba lor. Am mâncat așa... Așa un de gât.
It's not too late. William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Bine, tu, atât.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by scowl?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
Până la cât și live-ul? Nu știu, până ies toți de pe live. N-are spatele.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders.
Care e aia? E una de la
Patience, good
bar.
fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
Ia uite și pe ăsta.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Și acum ce trebuie să fac? Gather a blood sample on Bishop Court.
This poor creature can't be my
Care
maker.
aia?
Could it be some subspecies of vampire?
Cred că se referă la aia care
I must find a place
i-a
to
omorât pe
analyze
ăsta.
the blood.
Pe William Borș, nu știu, Bishop, cum îl chema? Da, William îl chema. Board the boat. Nu cu sânge. Ah, așa. Asta e de la mă. Asta zice că e vânător de vampiri. Asta cred că e vânător de vampiri. Băi, TV, eu te las că mi-a somn. Bine, om.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. First and foremost, I'm a man of science.
Good.
A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain.
Câte ceasul? E 11. Te văd la ora 1 că pleci.
Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
E ok, live-ul când nu mai e nicio persoană pe live.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Nu ești răcit, ai luat corona.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Eu nu fac școală deloc până pe 1 noiembrie, că se renovează liceu.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rotor in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Păi dacă ești într-una acasă...
We'll have a word in my office later, Jonathan.
Bă, harta nici știi ce? La... față. Unde trebuie să mă duc la spital. Ok. Facem ASMR pe la el.
It's my turn. Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river, try it all. Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox.
Cam cu ce?
I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Păi ia nu fan. Mamă, facem un Cox. Ce facem, mă? Ești crispea. Paracetamol.
Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Păi ești nebunul. Deci, resemblance to Clay Cox or resist him. Probabil mă simt spre boss. Îmi branzi, ești nebun. Îmi dă mult XP.
In the back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fuck me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Tăiere pe bloc. Opa, stai că aici e ceva bun. Technical handle part. Mergem pe scară. Iar nu la fel lipă. Mamă, 1500 XP.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first.
Dacă nu dau niciun mesaj, înseamnă că am murit. Where is my room? How is my Hamson?
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the
Cineva a
last
ieșit de pe
vacant
live.
office at the end of the corridor.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
A ieșit Antonio.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
A intrat cineva. Antonio.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
And I thought last time this epidemic was different.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research. Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. a clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Capinsta, 30 de conturi.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Sărăcie, ni bateria. Oraș cu ăsta să vorbesc.
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
Am 30 de conturi, că unul a fost spart și restul le-am la mișto.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Gata, ai personal aici, avem nevoie de hinturi.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Goodbye, că nu mai chef să vorbesc cu voi. Am vorbit prea mult. Mă stac, nu-i bine.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
It was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Costa am ceva hinturi? Nu. Costa vreau hinturi. Dar n-am hinturi. Cine să știa? Ăsta-i bărbat? Stai. La asta am hint. În fine.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howard?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
Deci camera să te apuci canalul de YouTube sau te acționăm pe live-uri? Am acces pe live-uri, că pe live-uri interacționez cu lumea și mi se pare mult mai ok. Cu blog nu o să fac blog și dacă ar fi să fac cu facecam, o să fie o calitate mai proastă, din păcate. Până nu cumpăr eu o cameră să am pentru PlayStation, că acum o joc pe PlayStation.
But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul. Or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal.
Opa,
you can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Back, personal, aici.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
Eu cred că asta e nebună. Atâta e, nu cred că e...
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Pacienți ca lumea, mă, ești nebun. Mă dura Edgar să-mi sui. Sau ăla-i sus. Opa, gata, îl văd. Mă dura el, ești nebun.
It's locked.
Lasă-mă dura el.
Now, please come back later.
Asta e camera mea?
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes.
Da.
Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Nice. Originally I used to hurt. Going inside them. Okay.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to
a virus.
Me. I must keep up. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Să-mi iau un de-ăsta de un close range. Am nevoie și de un confirm. Că altceva nu am ce să iau. Major District Events. Ok. Opa. Chiar să nu știu de asta. Grey Cox. No relations. Ăsta a murit, mă, Grey Cox. Are X. N-are un X acolo. Statusul am healthy.
Time to stay here until my research is complete.
Okay.
I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Ce face asta aici?
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Păi nu, că acum am pus să vorbesc cu ăla. Cu Edgar. Unde e Edgar? Gata. A, nu asta, mă. Nu asta. Unde mă? Nu. Mai sus? Nu. Nu. Oh, bine ai revenit. Oh.
It's locked, all right.
Mă, cred că e sus. Stai ce? Ah. E neînviat. Păi, uite-l aici, mă.
Not now. Please come back later. I'm busy right now.
Bine, mă, bine. Hai să vedem ce trebuie să facem acum. Deci în spate. Da. Asta?
I cannot enter.
Scowl
voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Și reînviat. Ser humano. Ce ai făcut, mai era Nurofen? Mamă. Mergem la morgă. Sau? E ceva aici. Bani. Money. Virally. Find some first treatment. Cred că sus. Bă.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Uite. S-a băguit. Mă, dar cine era asta? Cigarette case. Ia să transform. Sau ce era înăuntru? Nu mai stau mult. Dacă e, stau până la 6 dimineața. Da. S-a văzut. Altul. O bucată, două bucăți, trei bucăți. Dăm un dodge. Că a venit mama. Așa.
Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
It's locked, all right.
Nimic.
It's locked.
Nimic. Bă, ce-am făcut, m-am ieșit. Bă, stai mă că trebuie să mă... Sau să-ți văd că... Mamă, 5 persoane pe live. 4. Cum vi se pare jocul până acum? Intră înapoi. Aia care intră și ies fără să dea like sunt niște șerpi. Cum vi se pare jocul? Îmi place jocul, ok. Tu, Antonio? Să auziți ceva ce nu-mi place. Cum se numea piștorul tău, bă? Aoleo. Asta din joc se numește revolver. Dar nu stau acum să trag. Nu ce direcție trebuie făcut aici. Mie seara mai faci live? Da. Da, fac și mâine.
I cannot enter.
Să văd mâine cu ce fac, ori cu jocul, tot cu jocul ăsta, ori cu altul. Find some sodium, find a key for the more basement. Nu găsesc cheia. M-a făcut jocul ăsta confuz rău. Deci eu nu înțeleg nimic. Ce se întâmplă? Mă, ce mă? Nu aici, pe partea cealaltă. De. Pai, olo. Aici ar trebui. Sau aici?
It's locked.
Cum să nu ai pistolul tău? Nu știu. Bă, dacă nu știu ce vrei să fac acum, să mă duc acum la pistol să văd ce nume are. Vrei să-i pun și nume? Uite, îi pun numele Ricky. Nu chiar mi-e somn, dar... Mie nu mi-e somn, dar... cască. Cred că din cauza la joc. Mă, nu vreau să ies afară. Deci, m-am bătut cu asta. Ok. Nu e somn și dacă scade 7 ori.
I cannot enter.
Doamne, nu înțeleg nimic. Nu înțeleg ce trebuie să fac. Ia că ești eu de aici, de la morgă. Chiar așa, mă, Antonio. Așa am ieșit de aici acum. Da, că i-ai dobat intru înăuntru până nu... Missing. Ce missing? Deci... Trebuie să ies aici. Ce? E un rău. Nu umblă pe Insta. Reușește ce v-a ajut pe ei. Căutăm un gunoi. Stai că nu e bine pe aici. Nu. Stai că nu știu pe unde. Pe sus prim. Săracu Antonio. A, pe bune, că ceva e fix pe lângă. Oh. Carantina. Mamă, iară trebuie să intru înăuntru? Da. Efectiv, mai ia durerea de cap. Mă, ce e aici? Asta. Băi, că dacă nu o găsesc, aia e, mă schimb jocul. Doare capul de la aerul tău. Cred că te doare mai tare decât pe mine. Cască într-una. A folosit aia de cheie, mă. Nu o găsesc. Uite aici.
It's locked, all right.
Nu am înțeles nimic din jocul ăsta, nici eu. Doamne, ce mă...
It's locked.
Durerea de cap, rău. Nu găsesc nenorocita aia de cheie. Uite-o, mama, uite unde era. Cred că am trecut... Cred că am trecut de 2 ori pe acolo. Adică pe aici. Doamne...
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Hai, nu mai spune. Ce uite pe ăsta? Ce cauți, mă? Sânge. Stai să lutez. Ah, nu avea nimic. What? Okay. Mama, că sunt.
These scowls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
Mai țin, mă. Bă, ce sunt ăștia buculați? Mai țirai, vor mai țin, mă. Mamă, aici suntem la morgă.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps? A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then, he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Asta a murit. Bine, mă, hai, noapte bună. Mă, nu mai aveam sângele atunci. Vorbim mâine să-mi repar chestia aia. Prea mult stau la loading, asta mă stresează la joc. Te mai joc. Mă joc și eu. Mă joc și eu.
Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked. It's locked, all right. It's locked.
Foarte mult, dar asta parcă să dă cere prea multă stamina. Și ne batem cu boss-ul. Am că mi-am dat dodge. Dar nu... Vezi că ies și eu. Noapte bună. Noapte bună. $200 de mesaje. Să vă pui la joc cu pic Need for Speed și după aia vă pui și eu 4 de știți.